Issue 3 of Witchblade. I think I struggled with this one a little bit. There's kind of a there's like two plots going on. Kind of a main plot which is to do with her and the whole police stuff, and then there's the other subplot which is more to do with this guy Nottingham who's watching her and tied him with the Witchblade. Now that's kind of, I guess, what would appeal to me more, like the whole cop side of things. It kind of feels like something you would see in a Daredevil comic. That kind of street level stuff, and it's not something that really kind of gets me excited. But I'm kind of hanging in there to see where the Witchblade stuff goes, and I do want to read these 7 issues just because it's a new comic, and I don't know. Everything I've read so far is kind of older stuff. But so the main plot, I guess for me the big thing that doesn't make sense, like there's kind of a montage here where she's talking about when you're a woman, you can't trust your senses, your whole life, the way people treat you is so fucked up. The doctor thinks you're exaggerating your pain. Like, does this happen to every woman, or maybe just Sarah's got a weird view on the world? She's talking about everyone catcalling her and stuff. Like, maybe, yeah, I guess. Well, she is a kind of like a beautiful woman, so she probably would get catcalled a lot. Like, but yeah, I don't know. That's kind of that kind of side of the character is not something I'm too bothered about. Like, but I guess maybe it's important for the story. And then there's a lot of this stuff about the precinct and all these cops. Like, so there's kind of a lot of stuff being thrown at you. More of it might come relevant as you go on. For me, the biggest thing that didn't make sense in this issue is they bring in, I think he's like the chief, and Sarah is saying that he's like the closest thing she has as a father figure, but like she says, you cannot imagine the boil that rises in my throat every time almost that she sees this man. And he was the one that took her out to baseball games and got her ice cream and stuff. This to me makes no sense, right? And if you were a kid and your father died, like, surely all that kind of responsibility would have been passed over to a family member, like, or like, I'm guessing the mother is not around, but there would have been some kind of family member, grandparents or something, that would have done all that. It just makes no sense that, like, your dad's boss would be doing all this stuff. It just seems weird. I don't even know if they'll explain it. Like, it feels like something that they've just kind of put in there, and it's like, it is what it is. But it seems silly to me, like. But anyway, I think she's playing a double role here. She's gone along with him doing all the dirty cop stuff, but in reality she's working with her partner to try and get more information out of him or sorry, get more information from different cases to send the chief of police down. Like, so yeah, like I said, there's a lot of that kind of cop stuff, and I know this is a big part of her character, but it's not too appealing to me. Like, when I see this guy Nottingham turn up, it's good. Actually, just when I think about the art, there's some really great acting. Like, this is kind of where she goes to her apartment. This is the apartment of Sarah, but like, this is her partner here, this guy Michael, I can't remember his surname, but this is where you learn they're kind of working to build this case against the chief of police guy, like. And then she tells him about the Witchblade. But essentially, yeah, there's a lot of the cop drama stuff, and this is kind of a cool scene where it's a victim from the human trafficking, and basically she has a go at Sarah because Sarah would have known all the stuff that was going on with these people, like all the abuse and stuff, and she let it kind of continue because she was trying to get more evidence. So, like, that was a really cool element to the story, like, to, I guess, almost pull at some kind of moral heartstrings at Sarah, like. Excuse me. But then anyway, I think what got me the most excited was when this guy Nottingham turned up, and like, they started to fight, and obviously Sarah's been able to kind of take out most people, but this guy, she's obviously like, fuck, he's pretty strong, and no matter what I do, he's still kind of coming at me and stuff, like. So it kind of left on a cliffhanger where he mentions the name of the suit, the Witchblade, like. And on to issue 4. But yeah, it's not lighting my world on fire, but I'm kind of sticking with it for the moment. I'll leave it at that for now.